Hi guys, it's the book dealer here. I wanted to kind of do a learning blog or like an opinion blog today. I want to talk about how and why and when we quit a book. Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, I read all the time and I quit on books. And actually, like recently, I've been quitting on a lot of books. One book I quit on. Well, first, let me talk about like when you quit a book, okay? So I teach my students that I don't want people to quit, and I don't want my students to quit a book too early, okay? So I'm going to take this book. This is a book I quit. It's called The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodore Goss. I was really into the book, and I thought, oh, from the back, I would like it. It's like the daughters of all the Gothic scientists. You know, there's a Frankenstein, there's a Mrs. Jekyll, and that kind of thing. But it didn't translate, and I couldn't get into it, so I quit. Now, what I teach my students about quitting a book is don't quit in the first little section. Like as soon as it gets rough, don't quit yet because it may get better. So it obviously and my students always ask, well, what page? How long do we read until we can quit? And I hesitate to tell them because, they'll read like page 50 and then quit, and I don't want them to do that. So I say, quit when you'll know it's time. Trust your instinct. I ended up quitting on page, is it here? Yeah, about 232. Yeah, it was about here where I quit. And I just quit in the middle of a chapter. I said I'm done. And I'm putting this book in my book collection, and I'm not picking it up again. So it wasn't that good. I was hoping it didn't pan out. So I gave it over half. So I suggest read to about half. If you can get to half the book, you got a good understanding of whether or not you like it. Don't give up before then. So I gave up a little over half, and it's okay. It's okay. Nobody ever says you have to finish every book you read. Now, one book I wish I did quit was this one. Everything We Lost. A young girl, her brother disappears like 10 years ago, and she's trying to figure out what happened to him, and he was really into aliens, and so on and so forth, and there's like snippets of like, it could possibly be aliens, but it's not, and like in the end, it ended up being like the brother's ex-best friend who was dating the sister or using the sister. It was dumb. So, like I said, I wish I quit this book, but I ended up reading the whole thing. I know. I'm having a serious book conversation here.
Yeah.
So, but I'm talking about why we quit books, and I just wasn't in it, but I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I did it, and I really wish I quit. I know. It's kind of a sad entry here, but it's okay to quit a book. Okay, don't waste your time. Okay? I wasted a lot of time here and a lot of time here, but I realized I didn't like it, and it's okay. It's okay to quit. Okay, just go to about half. So here are my negative recommendations. Negative. Don't even pick them up. All right. I'll be back later with a good review. I'm going to be doing a good written review on my blog about an anonymous girl. Ooh, it was very good. So stick tuned to my blog. Other than that, happy reading. It's okay to quit, so put down the book if you don't like it halfway through. All right? Happy reading.